What's up, local agency success members? I just wanted to come to you guys with this quick Facebook Live video. 2018 is coming to a close, and I wanted to do a quick 2018 in review. I realized I had it on my screen there, 2019, but it's been a great year, and we've had some success. We've had some momentum. I just had my company team party on Friday last week where we kind of got the whole team together. We celebrated our progress. We celebrated our success. We got a nice group. I think there's about 60 people that were there. And part of that process was to kind of recap what's happened in 2018. Like, what were the big wins? What were the big successes? And so I kind of broke it down into what were the key elements and the key parts that made that a reality. So I thought it'd be cool to kind of share that with you guys on this quick Facebook Live. So let me pull up my screen, kind of go through this. I see I got a couple of you guys live with me. David Kozleric, what's up, man? Thank you very much. I appreciate that. So we got a good group here with us. Let me just share the screen here, and I'll kind of walk through this with you. Hopefully, more than just being oh, that was interesting, Josh. Hopefully, this is something where you guys can look at it and be like, okay, great. I could see how I could do something similar in my agency and do more in 2019. So this is just a quick 2018 in review type of situation. So we landed 63 new clients. We had $143,000 in monthly recurring growth. We're ending the year at about $350,000 in monthly recurring. So we'll do about $4 million this year, on pace to do, if we didn't sell anybody, probably about $4.5–5 million next year. So super excited about that. I just want to kind of walk you guys through the path to 64 new clients in the year, because there's a lot of activity and a lot of stuff that goes into it. The first thing I would say is one niche, right? You think there's all kinds of businesses you can serve in your digital marketing agency. The best and fastest way to grow is with one particular niche. We focus on plumbing and HVAC. The second is only 2 core packages. So not a bunch of a la carte stuff. Literally just 2 packages. We have our core program and our ultimate program, right? And it's a very inclusive program, always monthly recurring, always relatively high ticket. So we charge $2,500 for the core, $3,000 a month monthly for the ultimate, and it's basically everything we think these plumbing HVAC companies need in order to maximize their results online. So setting up their website, claiming their directories, etc., running their paid search, the whole 9 yards. But the key insight is 2 programs, not 100, no a la carte. This is what we sell: $2,500 a month plus spend. Let's go to town. Let's generate results for you. Activity-wise, in plumbing and HVAC, we sent 1.8 million emails out of Infusionsoft. So that's some cold emails. It's some follow-up emails through campaigns. It's a lot of promotion of webinars, promotion of events, and fresh content dropped on a consistent basis from podcast interviews and things like that. So 1.8 million emails. We sent out 188 copies of our book, How to Triple Your Sales by Getting Your Internet Marketing Right, which I thought I had behind me, but I don't. And most of that was from Facebook ads. So we get traffic to our website. Then I run a Facebook ad. Hey, I'd like to send you a free copy of our book. Go here to claim it. They enter their contact details, their credit card information to pay for the shipping. 188 of those bad boys sent out. And of course, if they requested the book and they get that package in their hands, we're positioned as the experts more likely to get the business. Conducted 13 educational webinars. So this isn't one webinar done 13 times. It's rolling out new, fresh content on a consistent basis. So I found this to be probably the #1 lever of positioning, of lead generation, scheduling strategy sessions. Every month, I do a new webinar on another topic. Basic things, right? How to set up your plumbing or HVAC website for conversion. How to get ranked for the most important plumbing and HVAC related keywords on Google. How to tap into the power of paid search for plumbing and HVAC contractors. Everything you need to know about local service ads and how it's starting to take over in their area. And it's just going deep on each of those topics, not a promotional webinar per se, but just like, hey, I'm going to be live on the 15th at this time, and I'm going to be talking about everything you need to know about local service ads, right? I sent a couple emails to promote it. That gets attention of the prospects in my database. I show up, I do it live, and I give great value, and people are like, wow, that was awesome, and they raise their hands. A lot of the people that register go straight to request for strategy session. I've got some cool hacks on how we do that. And then I'm able to syndicate the content. So this one webinar per month is then split up into component parts. It's uploaded onto YouTube. It's uploaded as a podcast. It's, the slides are put up on SlideShare. And I'm able to create a ton of content from this one webinar every month, and a lot of reasons to touch my prospect base. And it helps me create this omnipresence in our niche, which gets new raised hands and people coming to us on a monthly basis. We attended 5 trade shows across the country. So that's industry events in our space, all over the country where we go. We set up a booth. We do some promotion. Hey, we're going to be there. We try and get people to come back to the booth so we can talk to them and shake their hands and talk about how we can help them do better. And that was a big driver. 2 industry events that I was able to speak at. So at these events, our top prospects are there. I've got a lot of great content that I've created over the years. And so I'm always looking for opportunities to speak in front of the stage. I got 2 of those in 2018, which of course, anytime I'm at one of those trade shows where I'm speaking, it creates a lot more opportunity for our sales team to create sales and to close business. So all of this activity generated 267 scheduled strategy sessions. So that's people getting to the bottom of our appointment funnel saying, yep, I'd like to schedule time with you, and picking a time on the schedule. Of those, 114 were qualified or deemed as qualified by my director of business development, where he was able to take them through a consultative sales process, understand what they're trying to accomplish, understanding where there's gaps in their internet marketing strategy, and showing, okay, here's what we can do, and here's how much it costs. Really back down to those two programs. And of those, we landed 63 new clients for $143,000 in monthly recurring revenue. So that's the path. I thought, since I broke this down for our team, and it was more to say, hey guys, you guys have done so much work. There's so much activity that went into this. Of course, I got into depth on other areas as well, like how many websites we rolled out and how much content and all of that. But for the purposes of this, right, for you guys, I thought this part would be pretty interesting. I know we've got a couple people with us live. If you have any comments, if you have any thoughts on this, I'd love to hear from you. But more than anything else, I just wanted to kind of share our experience and kind of what this process looked like for us. So that was the path to 64. I got to update this slide. That's annoying me. 63 clients and 143,000 in monthly recurring revenue. So I'll post in the comments if you have questions on or thoughts on that. Here at the 7-Figure Agency, our purpose is to help digital marketing agencies, probably like yourself, grow your digital marketing agency and take it to the next level, right? Helping you figure out how do you land more clients, like position yourself as the expert and get customers coming to you, and get new clients raising their hands so you can get strategy sessions and take them through a great consultative sales process, and follow up with them effectively and convert them into monthly recurring revenue clients. So, we focus on that. Fulfilling the service model. So what can you do for your clients that's going to knock it out of the park on a consistent basis, get them great results, make it a win-win business relationship where they're happy to give you that monthly fee on a monthly basis and continue doing it month over month. Retaining your clients at the highest level. If you can't retain your clients, then you really won't have any momentum and any growth. So we really go deep on how do you put systems in place with what you report, with what you do on the monthly calls, with the strategic gifting of things throughout the year to retain those monthly retainer clients, as long as possible, and keep the retention. Because when you sell well, you fulfill well, and you retain at a high level, you're going to have a business that's growing on a consistent basis. And then, of course, how to scale, right? How to go from just you being a freelancer or a U-1 VA to a true business that can scale, where you have people in place to do the work, to get the raised hands, and to get the clients the results, and to manage those relationships, all with the purpose of moving you throughout what we call the 5 stages of agency growth. From startup, where you're maybe just trying to figure out, who am I going to serve, what am I going to serve, what am I going to sell, how much am I going to charge, to struggle, where you're just getting your first $15,000 a month of recurring, trying to figure things out, trying to pay the bills and get things going. all the way through to scale, like where you get $15,000 to $50,000 per month in recurring revenue. You can start to build the team. You can start to do some cool stuff personally and enjoy life a little bit more, to success and ultimately to significance. And for me, the big shift happened when we made it to 7 figures, when we were doing $83,000 per month in recurring revenue. Once we got there, we had a couple things. We had enough money coming in to build a team so we didn't have to do it all ourselves, enough profit to pay ourselves really well and be able to do the fun things we like to do, take travels and drive the nice car and all of that fun stuff. And also kind of the significance in that we were employing, people, right, and giving them career paths, and we were serving our clients and helping them grow. And so when I created the 7-figure agency with this, which is this training organization, it was with the thought, how can I help more aspiring digital marketing agencies get to that level of significance and have the feeling of success and the feeling of abundance that comes with building a truly significant digital marketing agency. And so, that's our mission in over the next couple of years. By 2025, our mission is to help 100 digital marketing agencies get to 7 figures. And I'm excited to say here over the last couple of years, in 2018, we've helped 8 digital marketing agencies get to 7 figures. And so I believe 100 by 2025 is a very tangible, trackable goal. We put some great mechanisms in place to really help us track the people we work with along that journey. And we're doing some really cool and exciting things in 2019 to help, not just give you training, but to really give you the information and to give you the tools to land clients, fulfill your services, retain clients, and scale your digital marketing agency. So, we've developed this great calendar. We're going to be doing 3 live intensives in South Florida, February, June, and November of 2019, where you'll be invited to come to Miami, spend 2 days at our office, really get clear on what's missing in your digital marketing agency, roll up our sleeves, and actually implement and execute. That way, you don't walk away with some ideas in your head, but you walk away with clear, actionable, completed tasks that will move your agency forward. Things like building your funnel and setting up your webinars and putting your promotional calendar in place and practicing your sales process and putting your hot lead follow-up mechanisms in place and systematizing your service offering and building your virtual team. All kinds of great things we're going to be unpacking throughout the course of 2019. And so this is just the calendar. If you're interested in checking it out and you're considering jumping on board, you can go to members.7figureagency.com/calendar. If you think you might be a good fit, would love to connect with you, would love to be part of your growth and your journey. You can either PM me, I'd love to have you put in comments 2019. Just, even if you're not interested in jumping in with us, just put 2019 if you're truly committed to growing and scaling your digital marketing agency in 2019. But yeah, if you think this sounds interesting to you, shoot me a PM, reach out to me. I would love to chat with you about where you're at, what you're looking to do, and see how we can help you take your company to the next level. So hopefully, if nothing else, this was an interesting look at what it really takes to land that volume of clients and to have that level of growth in your digital marketing agency. So let's see. I was going to kind of see if I have any comments here. So Eddie's saying, how many of those clients did you lose? We lost more than I'd like. It's part of the process. You do great work. You execute for them at the highest level possible. You put systems in place to make sure they're getting good results. They're being well served. We're averaging about a 97% monthly retention rate. So we lose a couple clients every single month. But I believe that's par for the course. I don't ever want to say, just try and outsell the churn. But there's a balance. Right? There's a balance. You want to always be doing the best you can. You want to be focused on doing great work for your clients and serving them. But there's also, don't let yourself get too down when people leave, because at the end of the day, digital marketing, there's lots of competition. There's lots of people out there trying to get your clients' attention. You're going to have some churn no matter how well you perform. So hopefully that answers the question and is encouraging for you. Let's see. Ed says, great breakdown. Awesome. Thank you. I appreciate that. David says, awesome numbers. Did you have it broken down by channel to know where the 63 clients came from? To a certain level, to a certain level, it's not. I mean, I'd have to really drill down a lot more. How much came from the book funnel? How much came from the associations? How much came from from the speaking? It all kind of works together. I would say a lot of it came from the base involvement in the association and groups that we're in, and being at their events, and then the conversion element is the monthly webinars on a consistent basis. Eddie says 143,000 doesn't include that. No, that doesn't include the ad spend. We also manage on top of that over $3 million in annual ad spend. So that's our fee, that 140, and that's new recurring revenue. That's not current recurring revenue. Our current is more like 350 to 360 monthly at this point. Josh says, once things started going good, sometimes they think they don't need you anymore. Yeah, when it comes to retention. Yeah, that's exactly right. Sometimes they just they drop out underneath you. So cool. Thanks for joining me on this quick Facebook Live. Merry Christmas to you guys. Happy New Year. Post in comments if you're totally committed to making 2019 your best year ever. So I'm just gonna update this. I love playing with my my little Be Live TV here. I'm testing this out. So 2019. Post 2019 underneath if you're committed to make it a great year. If you have questions on this, I'd love to hear from you in the comments too. I can kind of extrapolate and elaborate and answer any additional questions that you have. And that's it for now. Hopefully this was insightful, right? You got to do activity to get the results. You kind of back in. How many strategy sessions do you need? How many proposals do you need to send? And then what are you going to do from a marketing perspective to get those raised hands? And it's more emails than you think. It's more calls than you think. It's more activity than you probably realize. So make sure you're hustling and make sure you're getting it done. So that's it for now. I'll talk to you guys later. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and we'll see you next time.